that I'm going to close this arena 16 years from now. That's a dream come true. You know, it is a blessing from Almighty. It is a blessing of my parents, my spouse, my family, and all my incredible teammates who are in this hall right now. And because of them, this spotlight shines on myself today. It is the team, it is not just me, it is everybody here. And all of you who are not even part of my team, but as we win as one and we work together. And that's the philosophy I've been working on from years, that if you give more, automatically God bless you with more. And that's what I'm super proud of. And I'll tell you, I came as an immigrant to this country in 2000, and I did all the odd jobs. I was a gas attendant in 2000. I did taxi driving, I did construction, you name it. I did all the odd jobs, and in 2008, somebody brought me to Las Vegas, and I was not licensed, and I was just by myself, and I was just, standing outside the convention hall because of fire marshal, they did not let me in. But I'll tell you that story begins from there. Person who brought me here was upset. He was thinking that I'm gonna quit, but I said no, because I got two thoughts, and your life is byproduct of the thoughts you react to. And the average thought which I got is, why this person bring me here if he wasn't sure that I'm gonna get in or not. But the second thought, and we all get the thoughts from our mind, and we get the thoughts from the soul level frequency. And I'll tell you that thought came into my head. I said, do not let me in this year. I will show everyone who was standing outside the door next year. It's all thinking, it's all here. And I'll tell you, that's what I wanted to spend a few minutes with all of you, that this is, once this change, anything can change in your life. It's all mindset. And I'll tell you today, people living on a North American dreamland, but without dreams. And this company gives hope to people that they can dream again. And that begins with my family 16 years back. And I'll tell you that if we will look into our society today, a lot of people, they work in our society today for a paycheck, for a living. Not many work for accomplishing their dreams. And that's I'll tell you, that's the reality of our society today. And this is why when we recruit people and things start rolling, they start making some money, and guess what? All they were looking for is a comfortable paycheck, and they disappear. They get comfortable. Because the mentality, the mindset is a paycheck, it's not dreams. So this company allows all of us and gives us a platform to accomplish as big as we want. And this is where the moment is right now, where you need to plant a flag. Because most of you are not here just by a chance. There is a reason behind your presence. And I'll tell you that all of you sitting here, there is something in you saying at this moment that you can do more. This is why you came here. There is something in you at this moment is telling you that this is not it. This is a time to step up. This is to make some moves for the family's future. This is a time to change the game for you and your family starting today. It's the moment you decide. So I'm going to get some engagement from all of you on few subjects here. So let me ask you some questions here. Who is more fearless and bold, child or adult?
Child.
Child. Second, who is more excited, child or adult?
Child.
Who is the big dreamer, child or adult? Who forgives quickly, child or adult? What does this mean? This means, guys, you can write this down. That means that your true reality is within you. You already have that, because at one point you were a child. You were fearless. You were a dreamer. You were excited about there's something big I'm going to do in my life. That reality is already within you. But the difference between child and adult is this. You can write this down if you're writing. The only difference is when you are a child, you were closer to God. And as you become adult, you get closer to your mind. And that is the difference. The more you connect with God, the more you reflect over spirituality, the connection. I was thinking the other day, I said M money and M mind, and S soul and S spirituality. And I was thinking about that, all the money in this world is only linked with your mind game. It's all thinking. But you become powerful at soul level. And everybody is equally empowered at soul level, but we are all different at mind level. And we are all unique, created by the Creator. And I'll tell you, in His creation, everything is unique. If you look at the sun every day, you see the power of God. And at night when you look at moon, you see the beauty of God. But every single day, when you look into the mirror, you see the best creation of God, which is you. You have that uniqueness. You have that power. It is a time to unleash that power. Do not let your mind tell you that you can't accomplish it. If this taxi driver can do it, you can do it as well. This is possible for you and your family. Success is not promised only to few. It is promised to everyone, but as long as you are willing to fight for it. Are you all with me on that? You can write this down. Now, sitting in this convention center, how do you feel? Did you ever see that lightning happening? And when the lightning happens, you can see with your eyes where are some things are out there. You can see those things sitting there. Yes or no? When the lightning happens, right now at this moment, at this convention, the lightning is happening and it is showing you that you are powerful. It is showing to you that all what you need to succeed is already within you. This is a lightning moment for all of you sitting at this convention, and this is why you feel in this environment that you can do it. This is your chance. This is your turn. It's time to step up. Are you with me on that? I'll tell you, there's a massive need for what we do in the marketplace. The biggest need in the marketplace is hope. People are hopeless today. And every single day, this excites me, this drives me when I wake up. Every single day, that as somebody is looking for that hope, which I can deliver to that family. So there's a need for hope. There's a need for financial education, which is what we provide. There's a need for inspiration. We are living in an informative world. Information, you can write this down. Information is not missing today, but inspiration is. Somebody is looking for inspiration that they can do it, and we are the hope for the world out there. There's a need for environment. People need environment like this, that this is possible to win in life, and we deliver that environment. And there's a need for mentorship, and we have all these great mentors sitting up here. And we have all the other mentors who are up there as a SMD, working with people each and every day. So if need is huge in the market, what it shows us? Shows us the opportunity. If there is a need, there is the opportunity. Today is the best time, the best moment. Everything is in place at this moment. So let me ask you, these are the common desires we have. Number one is multiplication. How many of you wanted to multiply your income? Number two, time and money freedom. Every human goal is linked with only two things, time and money freedom. Sometimes people ask me, how do you balance things? I tell them all the time that you need to balance when you do not have time and money freedom. Because once you have time and money freedom in life, you have a balanced life itself. Because you are allowed to do anything at your wish. So how many of you wanted to have a quality family time? This is a human desire. And that's why we came to this dreamland. Identity. How many of you wanted to have identity that one day you come up on the stage and speak in front of your family and friends? Next one, you have a desire for flow of income. Flow of income. I'll tell you, there's two types of income people make: transactional income and flow of income. What is the difference between transactional and flow? Flow, once built, continues for your generations to come. You have a chance to build a flow of income. But if you really wanted to accomplish these 5 things, you need to have a mindset of creation. You need to create. You need to have a vision. Creation mindset is a vision mindset. And whoever has a vision has a passion. Are you with me on that? What people are missing today? Passion and purpose in life. Passion and purpose. And if you have a creation, if you have a paycheck mentality, I will tell you, you will be comfortable very quickly. But if you have a creation, this business is powerful. This is equal. This is level playing. But our mindset is not equal. If you're here to make a paycheck, obviously it's not going to serve that big. But if you're here to create something, you're here for creation, it is going to change your family's future. Are you with me on that? So creation mindset drives passion. You have a passion. I have a creation mindset. All I'm thinking, all I'm dominating in my head at every moment is we're going to develop a $1 billion company. And that's how I see all the time, like everything's, coming in place, and all the system, all the innovation, everything is happening according to that. So creation mindset gives you a vision and passion. And then at the end, your desires and now your experiences. So how many of you wanted to experience joy and happiness? Because ultimate purpose of life is happiness. Yes? So, joy and happiness, fulfillment, peace of mind, influencer. You wanted to become an influencer where you can influence. By the way, leadership and influence is interconnected. And I trained my team last week that before you lead someone, you need to empower your influence. And how do you empower your influence? Lead with example. Because your example is your influence to lead people. It gives you authority to lead others. And number 5 is remembered. Because at the end, guys, all we will be left with is our story. And our story will be remembered for generations to come. In our community that we are serving, that somebody stood up. Somebody took that chance. So all these 5 things, your experiences, they come from contribution. There are 2 keywords here: creation and contribution. And that mindset of contribution is a mission driven. You are mission driven. And whenever you have a mission, you have a purpose. And when your life is filled with passion and purpose, passion comes from creation. And at the same time, mission comes from contribution. When you have those 2 qualities, you can accomplish anything. Are you with me on that? So we must understand, everybody, to create and contribute, you need some inner improvement. You need to build your inner self, and that's what we've been doing from last couple of days. But we must understand that improvement is internal and achievement is external. We need to work inside of us. Everything is inside. All the wisdom you're looking for is inside. I was talking to my dad the other day. He said, how many books you can read? How much, you can capture from outside? All the wisdom comes from inside. How many of you wanted to know the key to that wisdom which is sitting inside? Anybody interested?
Yes.
Write this down. Only key to that wisdom is focus. Focus. Focus gives birth to wisdom. If you're a focused individual, over time you will have wisdom flowing through you. It's not, books can ignite it. Ultimate self-improvement comes from spirituality. It's a spiritual connection. You can begin with books, podcasts, but once you have that spiritual connection, this is where the utmost, self-improvement happens within you. But that level comes from focus. So improvement is invisible, impact is visible. If your inner energy is harmony, I will tell you, you will attract more harmony in your life. So as I close this, it's important to work on these 4 things. Number 1, self-talk. Self-talk. Not only self-talk, self-talk filled with faith. Self-talk filled with faith. Believe in yourself. By the way, believing in God is believing in your own self, because you are the best creation of the Creator.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. Self-talk filled with faith. Every single day, all that fight is happening within your mind. Empower your mind with faith. That if it is possible for this individual, it is possible for you as well. All you need to feed the faith all day. Everyone is unique, created by the creation. Number 2 thing, thinking filled with optimism. Not just thinking filled with optimism, positive attitude. I'll tell you, and that comes from your spiritual connection, that positive attitude. Now there was a priest one time, and the follower asked the priest, if everybody God does, then what the human does? He said, I'll tell you later on. He said, no, I really wanted to know, and this is current, wave inside me, that if everything God does, then what the human does. He said, okay, let me tell you one thing. He said, so priest told the follower, pick up your 1 foot. He picked up the right feet. He said, now pick up the second one. He said, I can't pick up the second one. He said, you can. He said, how you can pick up the second one? If you put the first one down, you can pick up the second one. So he said, this is all in human's hand. That you can do a good deeds, positive thoughts, and positive actions, and you can have those deeds, and that becomes your destiny. Your deeds become your destiny. So that's all you can control. Every human being, you have a choice given to choose the right thoughts, to choose the right actions. And by the way, sometimes we talk about luck. You can write this down. Weak people talk about luck. Strong people talk about God. Because when He is on your side, who can stop you? And by the way, the luck is created with your actions, with your deeds, which is happening right now. And you can change that luck tomorrow by changing your actions today, by changing your thoughts today. So self-talk filled with faith, thinking filled with optimism. Number 3 is sowing filled with belief. Whenever you sow hard work, dedication, determination, you can write this down. That hard work, compassion, determination are fruitful seeds who has never a denial at the end. If you have hard work, if you have compassion, if you have determination, fruit will be there one day. It can be delayed, but it cannot be denied. Number 4, focus. Focus filled with consistency. Focus filled with consistency. You need to have that focus which is consistent. And obviously when you have that focus, that is a key to that inner wisdom which you will capture and lead people with that wisdom. Because people are looking for power. They are looking for a leader who can think bigger. If you think small, you do not have a space for someone else. But if you think big, small can fit in big, but big cannot fit in small. So these 4 things, self-talk, thinking, sowing, and focus. And always remember, guys, that opportunity which we all have today in front of us, opportunity loses its value without action. There is an opportunity. You can change and turn around a family's future big time. But it loses its value without action. And dreams lose its value. Dreams lose their value with a casual attitude. If you are casual, dreams have a disconnection with you. And freedom loses its value with acceptance of comfort. If you accept comfort, freedom loses its value. You know, sometimes I can be in comfort zone, but I think about it, I'm not here for being comfortable. I'm here to have financial freedom. You know, uniqueness. We all have our uniqueness. You can write this down. Uniqueness loses its value with the comparison of others. If you do comparison to others, I will tell you, you will lose the value of uniqueness, which we are all gifted with, where we are all special, where we all have our own uniqueness. Let's flourish that and then get what you want in life. Life is not easy, everybody. It's hard. Life is hard. But all you can do is choose your heart. Choose your heart. Being in debt is hard. Being in debt is hard. But being financially free is also hard. Choose your heart. Working at a job until age 65 is hard. Working at a job until age 65 is hard. Starting a business is also hard. Choose your heart. Retiring without money is hard. Retiring without money is hard. But saving money with discipline is also hard. Choose your heart. Choose your heart. What will matter at the end, everybody, when we leave this planet, is the moments and the experiences we created together, the impact and contribution we have on other lives around us, and the story we create. Because what will be remembered at the end is your story, and your story matters. And right now, if I look into the organization, what a powerful alignment we have at home office. All the leadership from top to everybody who's in the home office. I was never been this confident, which I am today because of our leadership at home office. Let's give them a big, nice round of applause. And I'll tell you that everything is lined up. This is a golden era. These 10 years ahead of us, we talk about baby boomers transferring wealth to next generation. And we also talk about on this convention, the heritage program, the ownership program, the wealth we can create for our families, the stock options. All the things we talk about is related with wealth. This is a golden era. Everything is lined up around us at this moment. This is a time to make that decision. This is a time to plant your flag. This is a time to believe that it's possible for you as well. Because as we think big, we need more people to think big. And we believe that all of you can accomplish what you're looking for. So listen, everybody. As everything is lined up, I personally believe that we need 100,000 licenses in this organization. How many of you are in for that? Because we need to increase our reach. We need to increase our reach to the middle income families out there who are looking for that hope that it's possible for their family as well. So we need to help more people. We need to rise more people. So I'm going to challenge all of you at this moment. So if you really mean it, then please stand up for 100,000 licenses. I will say 3 times. Listen. I'll say 3 times. Who is in for 100,000 licenses? And you only, no. You only say it if you mean it. And first license is your own license. Because many of you are not licensed yet. Because you can't operate in this regulated industry without license. Would you agree with that? Hey, so I'm going to say 3 times who's in for 100,000 license? You say I am. Ready? Say ready.
Ready.
Okay. Who's in for 100,000 licenses?
I am.
Who's in for 100,000 licenses?
I am.
Who's in for 100,000 licenses?
I am.
Awesome. So I'm going to say 3 times now. Who are the difference makers? And you all say, we are. Are you ready? Who are the difference makers?
We